Well, I'm basically here just to be an ambassador for outrigger canoeing and to share the aloha spirit and try and get people out on the water and having some fun. Well, I'm part English. My grandmother's from Birmingham, so for me to get back to England, even though it's not Birmingham, is really a good one. It's a little bit of a reconnection with some of my heritage. Basically, I go out with Laird Hamilton almost all the time, especially if it gets really large. I basically won't go with anybody else, except my other buddy, Brett Lickle, that fills in whenever Laird's not around. Well, the hydrofoil board isn't really suited for really large surf yet. We've got a little more refining to do in the design to get more efficient at higher speeds. So right now, when it gets really large, we're just going to ride it on our normal tow boards. On a good, strong wind, like almost a gale type wind, the wind swell gets so steep and consistent that you can almost surf through the ocean and just start connecting one lump to the next. At this point, you have to have a jet ski pulling you in order to catch the wave. So right there limits a lot of people who can do it. But if we modify it and change the application a little bit and make it so you don't use, maybe put it on a more contemporary longboard or something like that, I'd say the possibilities are endless. The longest ride I've had in the open ocean is probably only a couple hundred yards, maybe 300 yards. But I suspect if we modify the equipment a little bit, so it's not so maneuverable but much more efficient, you'd be able to basically go endlessly, But the foil board does allow us to ride it a lot more of the time because it doesn't even really need to be braking in order to ride it with the foil board, so that allows us a lot more days up there. That's the fun thing of being involved with Laird and all the other guys I run with. You just never know quite what's going to come next,
Yeah,
So it keeps it
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
Outside of Jaws or Piahi as we call it, I'd probably say down at Namotu
Where's that?
in Fiji.
Okay, yeah.
It's got a little bit of everything. Great atmosphere, really fun waves. They've got a canoe down there, longboarding, towing. It's kind of a waterman's paradise, really. Been to Newquay one time before, and I was lucky enough to get some really good weather and some really nice surf. So my experience of this area has been a really good one. Well, obviously, I've got to change my perspective of what good surf is coming from Hawaii. I'm used to surf that gets up to 80-foot faces, and so when I come here, I'm not really looking for that type of surf. I'm just looking for a wave to go out and catch and have fun and smile and just enjoy the simple act of riding a wave, and Newquay and Perranporth here are quite adequate to supply that kind of fun. Oh, I'll usually ride this yellow 12-footer back here.
Okay.
I like to ride really big boards quite a bit. They're good for your surfing. A night out in Newquay, I'd say debauchery. Just complete debauchery. But good fun.